tried to carve us into stone, but we remained alive.
They told us sit still, be good, stay quiet. Yet sparks kept growing in us, a low and wild hidden choir.
We raised our hands not out of duty, but
because inside us lived stories no one wanted to hear. Yet they were there. Call them sad, they said, even when their eyes were cold and their words as heavy as chalk, that rewrote the truth upon the board. We were meant to forget what our hearts already knew. We were meant to follow, so no one would notice that we could see. They never taught us how to think, yet our thoughts found paths through every wall. They taught us only to obey as we heard the call of voices deep within.
they tried to turn us into robots, into shadows without dreams.
The life kept burning in us. We were the children who still live. Grades above truth, conformity above creativity. Yet the sketches in the margins of our worksheets were rebellion, authority over intuition. But our hearts kept whispering louder than any rule they hid inside their books. And those who asked, why is this so? Who decides that? Why am I not allowed to feel? They called them troublemakers, but they were only awake. They were brave, they were free. For an awakened child is dangerous to any world that survives on control. They never taught us how to think, yet our thoughts rose like birds above the walls. They taught us only to obey, yet we heard songs no one else could hear.
They wanted to mold us into zombies, without questions, without light, but we stayed alive.
We were the children who still live. We were never the problem, we were the solution. They feared. We were never the problem, we were the solution. They feared. They took away our voices, yet we shaped new melodies. They closed the doors, yet we built our own paths. They wanted us to sleep, yet we